what this truth was.
In 1873, Madame Blavatsky arrived in the United States and found the country in the grip of a spiritualism craze following
You know, unbelievable how this time in this world today, people are brainwashed and dictated and they believe anything. They believe anything. I'm gonna try to wait till one person come up on here because I need to talk to one person. I really want to talk to somebody that's, first of all, a real human being. That's very important because there's a lot of entities on this earth. And there are a lot of people that are not really human on this earth. So I'm just waiting on a real human being to come up because we need to talk about today time. Because I know for a fact, been here before in this world, and I know that the Holy Spirit revealed to me that I am an Egyptian slave to kings and queens. That's what was revealed to me by the Holy Spirit, whom is the creator of this earth and universe, whom is in the image of me, a woman. The Holy Spirit is a creator. The Holy Spirit is a woman. She created gods like they named Jesus, Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Louis Farrakhan, Gandhi. You, if you are human, was created. And if you are a descendant of the Egyptians, you are godly. That's what the Holy Spirit is telling me. I found out my purpose when I was 5 years old, when the Holy Spirit had me destroy a piece of paper of the March of Dimes because my adopted father that lived in Brooklyn had his own property and he worked for CBS Studio and he also worked in a nursing home and he had his own property and he adopted three of my mother children. I was one of them and took very good care of me until the day he died at the age of 56. Too young. I was never molested. I was always taken care of. Special. Upon his death, I had to come to a place called Harlem, New York. I've never seen, I never witnessed um, a group of people that looked like myself. My experience was horrifying. They was evil, scary, and they still are. I'm talking about the Black Americans. I'm not talking about the fortunate NAACP or the people without color that claim to be Black, because the actual Black Americans are slaves in the United States of America, those that are not selected to be an NAACP or a lucky candidate to get out of the ghettos of hell. Reincarnation, butterflies are people that just don't care about other people, that just live a beautiful life. They come back as butterflies, roaches. You know what they are already. I was sent on the social media called internet, Facebook, Instagram. I was sent by the Holy Spirit to actually have one of them called Facebook shut down, to be sued, and for the Black Americans because they have violated every law that was written on the face of this earth against Black Americans, promoting treason and genocide. Facebook was supposed to be sued for the treason and genocide against the ghettos of America, and every dime was supposed to go to the real, true Black Americans that most states have in shelters, and most mayors of cities in the United States are actually giving rich people up to $15,000 a month to put these families in shelters, which is called in reverse today slavery. Ha. Netflix, a beautiful way of throwing everything in your face that's being done to you. Everything. Squid Games, those boxes with bows. Remember the COVID? They had to make cardboard box coffins, put you in there half dead. Remember New York? Remember the doctors that and the nurses that was people of sound mind that was committing suicide because they could not deal. Remember Squid Games, an island. Weinstein had an island. He was in charge of this island of a billionaire. What a nice way of the Illuminati throwing everything in your face, showing you exactly what they're doing. The pervertedness. Haha. Certain entities in the universe have different cavities. That's why anal sex was put upon humans so they could feed upon us while they're on this earth. And that's why cosmetics was developed to change the babies right in the mother wombs. Rosemary baby, the pills, they changed the babies right in the mother womb. This is why people say they are born certain ways, because they are altered right in their mother wombs. Altered by demons. Who are these demons? Illuminati, rich. They exist. They are real. They control everything that moves around you. The money. The Holy Spirit has been turning most of these embolization shots and things into vitamins, and have allowed human man to defeat most of the genocides. You could say we're like roaches. You know, they altered the Bible. The Bible was created to enslave man. The Quran was created to kill man. The Holy Spirit sent me to give y'all a message. If the Black American man does not legally request a civil war, and ask Russia and Iran to help us, The Holy Spirit is going to allow this world to be taken. Money, mass destruction of weapons and control. The pandemic, the shot, they got it all fixed up. 20 years from now, people going to start dying off. Or 10. No conspiracies. No conspiracies. These are true facts. I feel it. You know, the Holy Spirit. You know, people would say that being that the government of the United States diagnosed me bipolar disorder, schizophrenic, you would say that I'm crazy. But I felt the soul of the Egyptian slave. I was actually, where I live, in the Bronx, there was no riots because the Holy Spirit had me praying for the officers' feet 6 months prior to the pandemic. All of the officers, the cars, everywhere they in my district, everywhere I had to touch the car, I had to pray for the officers, touch the shoulder, the feet, and I had to get on my hands and knees and just hold their feet. That's when I could just feel the Holy Spirit. I was praying for them. Oh, look at that nut. I was told by the form looking, I don't even want to go there with this thing. Because, baby, he better keep a trigger, but it's on his Hiraka. Mama. Oh, that's another thing. Language, the total different language I speak. I don't even know when I got it. My kids and everybody speak a total different language. And that's real true tongues. Mama. Let me tell you something. The Christians today, they do not represent no Holy Spirit. They turned our gospel, our prophecy into profit. They do not represent the Holy Spirit. Joel Osteen cared more about his church getting wet than a human life. Okay? And that big hog, whatever his name is, he looks like a hog, him and his wife. They overeat so much they look like what they eat. Or was eating. Maybe they taking a more healthier effect. She looking like Miss Piggy. And he looking like demons. Demons. The Holy Spirit is love, unconditional love. God called me to preach and teach the revelation. Believe that. This world has entities. Why would you want to believe that we're the only
alert from low battery
of this universe? That's just ridiculous to even believe. But let me end this broadcast because I have to find the charger. Let me just look at it. Y'all have a blessed day.